new product by Easystats for the individual young rugby player who wants to start benchmarking his own play, set new goals, and develop having information about his play at his disposal. All right, so let's see how easy this is to use. We're going to go to the Easystats website. At the top right, there is your score forms. So you're going to click on your score forms, and there you will always be able to download documents. Now you can download and print, maybe print a couple so you don't have to come back to the site again. And this is going to be the document you use to score your game. So here we're talking about a mom or a dad, assistant coach, an uncle, or whomever is going to help you track your play. Now, in saying that, tracking your play is not a difficult thing. You're going to have about 30 to 40 game events during the entire match, and each and every one of those events will have to be logged here. So as soon as you come close to a ball, we're going to be looking at how you pass, how you carry the ball, do you win the gain line with the ball in hand, and the like. All these are calculated, written up on your form, and then the totals compiled on the right column here. So once you've finished your game, at night time, you come to your computer and you simply go into your MySeason sheet where you can go to your game fill. Now look here in the bottom left corner, there is your game fill. You're going to write in your name and you're going to log in all your totals. That should take you about 20 seconds to do. And once your totals are logged in, you simply go into copy, right click, and paste all of that into the games per season. So first game, second game, third game, and that's how we're going to get a season average. So let me quickly show you how it works. We've now filled in our form. We've made accurate passes, say 7, inaccurate 1, 1 forward pass. We won the gain line with the ball. Twice we got tackled back, so we lost the game line. Maybe just once. Ball lost in contact on the ground. That didn't happen. We made 5 tackles. We dominated a tackle. We assisted our mates in 4 tackles, and we missed a tackle. All right, we didn't really kick. Say you're a flanker, so you're not going to be kicking an awful lot, but you made one bad kick. You kicked it into the opposition's hands, and now you haven't made a knock on. You hit 3 rucks. You contested one of them, but you didn't manage to steal the ball. Right, so that was your entire game. You've now filled in those things. We are going to copy all of them once you fill them in. Right click on that space and they go into your season fill for game number 1. Alright, so let's see how this reflects on our report. So your report is the third tab there, and this you can always just print. So once I've printed this report, now I have it at my disposal and I can sit the next day before training and go through all of it and see how my season's going. Okay, so just before, let's get this to look a bit more interesting. There's only 1 game total there. Let's pretend there was a second match as well. So because there's 2 games, I'm just going to change that to a 2 and now fill in these. So say in that game I passed 5 times. I didn't make an inaccurate pass. I didn't make a forward pass. I dominated the game line 6 times. I lost the game line once. I lost the ball in contact once. I made 6 tackles. Dominated once, assisted my mate 3 times, I missed 2 tackles, I kicked into space not once. Let's say you got a ball, you felt it was time to kick, didn't kick again in the game, you're a flanker, you only kicked once, you made a knock on, hit the ruck 5 times, you contested twice, and you won once. Alright, so now there's the data for 2 games in. Let's see what our report looks like. Okay, again, we're just going to print our report. And now we can see what's going on. Now we can study what's going on. All right, so our season average for game events was 31, and our last game was 28. So that just means you were not as involved in this game. And we cannot stress it more that Easystats is all about motivating yourself, improving yourself by having the data available. It's not something to beat yourself down with. In some games, you will not be able to be as industrious. But it's more important to try and push this figure up through a season and get yourself involved more and more and more and more. Even if it means sometimes making more mistakes, having a lot of game events means you had a good game. Alright, so it's all about involvement, being there for the team and helping out. Positive contributions, look there, a little bit lower in this match than your season average, but not too far out, nothing to feel too bad about. The ball handling was a little bit poorer because you had that knock on, but your gain line dominance, obviously you didn't dominate the gain line this time. There's your gain line dominance and defense. Remember, you tackled that guy back. So this is getting better than the rest of your season, and you can pat yourself on the back about that. Tackles attempted roughly close to your average. There's your tackle accuracy, which was a bit better. Obviously, you didn't kick in this game. In the first game, because remember, the stats are still all for your first game. Breakdown events, your average is 6, you had 4, so you were not as busy at the breakdown, and you obviously didn't manage in this first game to make a turnover. All right, so if you look, I can show you here. If we compare the second match data, let's put all the second match data in there. I'm just going to copy it. Now it's not the first game's data, it's the second game's data. Now we look at our report again. Positive contributions, gain line dominance. Now we can see the picture changing. So every time you play a match and you fill it in here, don't forget to just fill in there that you've added another game and that you're now on game 3 or 4 or 5 or whichever number it might be. But every time you update, your season average updates and your last game can be compared to your season average. All right, so that is benchmarking at its best. It's the easiest way for you to grow your game. It's the easiest way for you to motivate yourself to pitch up at tackle training and do your best, get your technique right, and become a better rugby player who enjoys the game more. All right, guys, this is MySeason by Easystats, the easiest way for a young rugby player to start using statistics and analysis to improve your game. We hope to see you on the program soon. Cheers.